Welcome back to Steam is offline. Bruh.
How did we never hear about these Guardians of the Flame?
Same way they never heard about us.
It will be over soon.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill, when you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him.
I'll help.
It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward. And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Please,
Always.
help me commit a homicide.
I'll be beside you, too.
A true anime wife moment.
We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
While I'm pouring for myself.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Well, can't exactly leave old Martha in the lurch after everything she's done for us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other.
Ah, welcome. Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Boy, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day. They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer, when there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that. And even if they were, you wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do. Three Reeds would be your best bet, memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
Down in their swamps.
Stay sharp.
After what the Empire did to Martha's lot, I'd be daft to stay.
Don't you go causing any trouble now.
Come on.
They just appear out of thin air, huh?
Fly, Ambrosia.
Interessant. Though not particularly surprising.
get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
The tails of certain species of scorpions are prized as delicacy. Trace amounts of poison remaining in their flesh led to them a certain piquancy. The common marsh scorpion, however, not only lacks a stinger, but also some diets of mudworms and bug moths, lending their flesh an altogether more troubling tang.
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose. Wait here. I won't be long.
Thoroughly rinse this shit.
I present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm, not hungry.
Well, it'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss. Odin's teeth. What an assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavours, but never have I tasted anything so fine. Thank you, Sid.
Are you sure this isn't copium?
You're,
This feels like copium.
welcome.
Richie!
I must share this.
Yaffle! It's been a while, how are you?
Until the steaming bowl of Chance's stew sits before everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm sure she will.
He seems weirdly convinced, so I'll let him have it. Badge of metal +1. Ah, big defense boost. Nice. And I believe this should bring me up, on my next, Gabagool here.
A sea voyage this time, is it?
Typical nobles.
Ah, I wasn't
Defense?
expecting you.
Nah, I'd rather not be hit. Yeah, in a perfect world. Such is the renown of Sid the Outlaw that much of my clientele would rather spend their time prattling about your endeavors instead of making any endeavors of their own. For that, I feel I owe you a portion of my earnings. Particularly enamored, so I left this on the nightstand. Maybe it'll serve you better than it did him.
All yours.
Busy courtesan. Berserkers of Southern Ash, known for the fearlessness on the field of battle, were known to wear these rings not only their fingers, but pierced all over their bodies from head to toe. Scholars now believe that unnatural courage was a result of extended exposure to concentrated aether imbued in the jewelry, that poisoned in the blood of non-bearer wearers and induced madness ultimately became associated with battle frenzy.
All done?
Oh, jeez. That's not what.
Better.
That's not what I meant to do. Ask about griffin sightings. Passing on the trail from Lost Wing to Cair Norvent. Dozemare. Cair Norvent. Northreach. I need to find the path that leads towards the Lost Wing. Oh god. Why is it so framey here? A high potion? The fuck? Keep getting political messages. Please vote X, Y, and Z. It's a real pain in the ass. Can't even turn off my text notifications either. I don't like the fact that they can spam mail you with this shit. That seems very, like, antithetical to, like... I mean, sure, people have the freedom of speech, but people also have the, you know, the freedom of privacy, right? And a right to privacy. So these people shouldn't be finding your personal information and fucking with you. You know? It's not okay. And the thing is, you're not even registered to vote, and they keep harassing you about shit still, don't they?
There's no coin to be had in this miserable land. Even if they wanted to trade with us.
I know. It was hard for us Dalmex here in San Brec before the capital fell, but now we'd be stoned if we even approached Northreach.
Privacy, not with my Catholic mother. Ooh. Ooh, wait, I think I see the griffin. I think I see it. I see it. Oh, shit! Wait, no, that's not a griffin. What is that? Wait, what the hell?
That's what I think it is. This isn't gonna be easy.
Oh. Bro, did you crash? You killed somebody watching? Did I crash? Rit. Apparently 16 minutes ago, Twitch had a blip and my OBS isn't showing it, but my stream manager is. Fuck.
Rest well. I know I will.
Good boy. That's bullshit, man. That's not even fair, bro. I was like, why the fuck did I get a watch stream notification a minute ago? Man, that's bull. That's a load of donkey piss. That's such crap. No, it must have been on my end for some reason. My OBS isn't showing it at all though, so I don't know what exactly happened.
Good girl.
Regular vultures. No, we're fighting right now. Okay, so that was Clairview. Was it Norvent Valley that the other guy was at?
Good day to you.
OBS seems to do a fuck you every so often. Why? Because reasons? Yeah, for real.
The crystals we get from tailorable but worthless.
It's really bad. 어? 아이고 뭐 다 뭐 오늘 보내고 뭐 또 지금은 그냥 기다릴 수 있는 것보다 뭐가 없다고. Alright, this is not the right way. Hold up. I actually legitimately hate the map here. It's the elevations and the slight differences in directions make things so fucking impossible to tell where the hell I'm going. Once you choco on my bow until I phoenix down.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
I'm going to assume this is the right direction.
All right.
Dragon Avis, it's a regular. Hold up. Carlobos. Is it maybe in the back here this time? Huh? I gotta apply a hustle. Parents fighting over nothing. As the usual. Valley Matter. Organs. Okay, there weren't organs here before. I'm gonna try clearing these guys out and see if that does anything. This like back end corner feels like there should be something here, but there isn't. Maybe I'm expecting too much. I don't want to bother fighting level 13s that ain't gonna give me shit. To be fair, it's not like any level mob gives me any real shit, but I might have to like Google where these fucking hunt monsters are at the rate that I'm going. I feel like I'm having like no luck. I stumbled across one by accident. I thought it was gonna be the griffin. I didn't even think it was gonna be like a different fucking monster. Right?
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey.
Oh.
Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Okay. They mentioned griffin here. So, very possible it's gonna show up somewhere around here. Oh god, he can summon tornadoes too. I didn't even really mean to dodge that, but I did. The tornado finished him off. Without the innate lifesteal, this game might actually be hard. Without, well, it's not even lifesteal, it's regen. And without it, yeah, no, the game is like... You would have to be chugging down potions left and right.
Is something there, boy?
Little Timmy fall down the well again, boy.
Could that be our man? Are you alright?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Not so lowly from what I hear. Do you remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen?
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sends you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner. And I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman, but... Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life. And thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is. But there are rules against it. Secrets of the trade and whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you. Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
Can't tell you how to make it, but here, have a hint. Make what? I have one more hunt that I need to find.
And with a bit of luck, Clive might even find the geezer.
Bloody busybodies, the both of you.
How'd it go, Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him.
Well, we got the leather, so that should be
And
enough,
he asked me
right?
to give you this, along with his regards.
Treated leather. Example of supple side. Supple hide, dressed to the artisan Camille's exacting standards. Nary a trace of the barnyard musk of lesser leathers, and dead is faintly smelling of rose hips. Mm.
You're joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough. And that's no ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah? I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad you're happy. Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble. Should have kept my moaning to myself. Still, I'm glad you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea, anyway. He did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this. There's a reason he does his own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a Cursebreaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough narrowing. I've got work to be getting on with.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
Face tracking? Hello? There we go. It was like not responding at all for a split second. I was a little worried. This little... Ooh, Drake Slayer gear design draft. Belt and van braces fit for a hero. Okay. Recipes unlocked. Ooh. What does that mean?
Clive. So, what'll it be?
Drake Slayer. I need Electrum. And Gelatinous Mass. Yap Maxer. New armor upgrades, let's go. Ooh. It is a big upgrade, too.
Fine.
I'm guessing I need to do hunt marks to get the unique materials, right? At least that would be my presumption.
Typical nobles.
Speaking of which, I did get my hands on some recently. Yeah, it has the same Mandragora mark. See, okay, one thing that people aren't aware of is that Final Fantasy XII introduced a whole mark system for like hunting rare monsters and stuff. And the very first monster that you fought was a Mandragora, which was a little tomato head with a fanged smile. And the icon looks just like the outline of that. And so, as an Final Fantasy XII enjoyer, hell yeah. Okay, Belphegor. Making its nest atop the hill adjacent to East Pool. 12 was the only one I ever... Dude, I love 12. It had some, you know, not perfect moments too. But I genuinely loved 12. The energy, the atmosphere, like the political intrigue, the world design, all of that was peak to me. I only started playing the games after 15. You started with 15? I don't think the dragon will give us a gelatinous mass, nah. But maybe the Electrum, and at the same time, I wanted to, but never could get into turn-based combat. A lot of, like super old Final Fantasy is pure turn-based combat, but, a lot of them also adhere to some other level of action economy dictated similarly by, how did it get me? Where, instead you know, a bar will charge, and that, you know, how fast that bar charges based on like whatever arbitrary stat becomes like your turns, quote unquote. So turns weren't like always directly number adjacent. Ah, here he is. 12 wasn't turn based, yeah. It was based on an action bar filling up. And so, and you could set like preset gambits to like, you know, have adjusted other gabagool, but Belphegor.
A wild wyvern. Adversarian.
No shit! I tried hitting a healing potion as I was in the fucking animation. Why not do this action combat instead of this weird mix of both? That's a good question. Final Fantasy games were always wanted to play, but the combat style's never just my cup of tea. Yeah, playing strategy isn't for you. Bash your head against the wall like it's Hades, bruh.
Oh, there aren't any more of them.
Now that's just mean. And the thing is, turn-based combat sometimes isn't even about strategizing, right? Sometimes you gotta grind, and it's still, I'm just a hater, I've noticed.
quite a liking to Lady Karen.
Sometimes it's just, hey, spam the attack button until it dies and moves on.
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. Is that all?
He's out of line, but he's kind of right.
Typical nobles.
Sometimes it do indeed be like that.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot.
It used to be I would step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with songs to sing of Die in the Bold or Quarrel and a Serving Girl. Now everyone else wants to hear the Sin of the Outlaw. You made me a very
Here
rich
you are.
man, my friend. The Merry Mummer.
All done?
How are you doing? Here you go. Seen enough?
Alright. So we don't lose sight of everything. We can save. A little more than that, it always suspends my disbelief and takes me out of it when I have to wait for turns. Yeah, no, I can feel that. Because the thing is, turn-based combat was always meant to represent, like, you know, this... It wasn't meant to be like a structured form, but to kind of like represent like the flow of combat, right? Because, you know, some things are arbitrary and it's hard to, you know, and there were a lot of like graphical as well as physical hardware limitations back in the day where you had to imagine, you know, warriors bashing away in the front line together as mages begin readying spells and charging up and casting from the back and so on, right? It's always meant to be like a representation of like all of those kind of like little intricate things of like battle coming together. The problem is, you know, once again, a lot of hardware limitations back in the day, right? Not only that, but making combat viable for every single area that you want to put a battle in can be problematic in its own way. And so doing like the Pokemon / old RPG way of things of like you encounter an enemy and put you in a little arena, simulate this mental battle and so on. You know, it was always supposed to be representative, but some people just kind of like the slower, that kind of slower pace, right? I like Final Fantasy and what they're doing, and they're trying to have like emulations of their like combat where it's like, oh yeah, it's not turn-based anymore, it's overworld action, but still has elements of, hey, you know, certain abilities have cooldowns, and so, you know, it's got a little bit of that old turn-based reflection based into it. It's not a perfect thing, but so far it's been pretty enjoyable. 1 second. Man, I don't know what's wrong with my bladder today.
Okay.
I would like to see Port Yasild. We were told we came here, but we never got a good look at the place. Unless this is it. They don't let us go inside?
Our last crystal just shattered. What are we gonna do now? Drink rainwater from puddles? Eat our rabbit raw?
Maintain a fire. Boil water. How are these people so dependent on crystals? I get that they're convenient, but not everybody had crystals, right? The society can't be that reliant upon them.
Guards of that gate, Rosarian. They've sold their souls for the
I don't understand how people can be this dependent on the crystals.
When we left our village, 2 died on the road. Another passed us last night.
How are Drake's Fang and Drake's Breath so far away from Drake's head, though? As someone who's doing their econ homework right now, they can be entirely dependent on a single export. Oh no, on an export, sure. But as societally, you cannot be... the people that are exporting, you know, crude oil, for example, aren't also super reliant on crude oil to light their stoves and also, you know,
when the Crusaders took to the seas,
purify their water and shit. Like, I get that the crystals are flexible, but, you know, people still know how to gather well water to make wells and place villages around, you know, natural sources of water. To boil water.
This may be the only chance I get to go
gather
back.
firewood.
My only chance to put things right.
But if the crude oil was magical, I mean, I guess, but like even so, like people are so blindly slaves to these crystals that it's wild to me. Human ingenuity is not this pathetic, okay? It makes some sense, right? Like a lot of us modern day people would struggle in a survival situation, right? So it's not like I don't get it entirely, but
there she is.
These are medieval peasants, man. They should be getting by with, you know, whatever they can at the same time.
Drake's Breath.
Yeah, but, you know, even if I'm not super effective at it, I can still figure out how to make fire. That I know I need to boil and filter water.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen.
Cross, you went to college. I didn't learn any of that shit in college!
If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
Right. Let's go.
Yeah, you do. Their entire lives, they never have to worry about that because crystals. Yeah,
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once. Though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
It's massive.
For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
I would actually get by because I grew up doing camping and fishing and gardening. And especially, you know, during these medieval ages, you know, people, they worked the farms, but they had a lot of downtime. They went out, they fished, they foraged. I guess crystals shaped society in a really pathetic way. No, yeah, as a fellow autist, yes.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through it.
Oh, that's right. That's the single target. It's this one that's the AoE. No, yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, I wouldn't thrive in a circumstance like that, but I'd still be able to survive, right?
It's nothing to worry about.
I certainly wouldn't be thriving. I'd be struggling horrendously, horribly. Nah, I'd win. That meme is the only good thing to come out of Jujutsu Kaisen. That's bullshit. I dodged, but it dodged straight backwards and back directly into its line of fire.
The old arboretum is just up here. We'll enter the caves from there.
The volume that released directly after the death of Gojo had a 50% decrease in sales. Yeah, Gojo was everyone's like favorite fucking character. Yeah, the studio that handles that the IP is a piece of shit. Absolutely, it's a problem. Breath of the Wind aerial blast. Hold up. Aerial blast cooldown. Is that my... It's only by 1 second. Oh, 11 seconds! Yes! No hesitation. Yes. 11-second cooldown buff. Yes. For the tornado? Yeah, Yeah, no, it says 11 seconds. I'm blind. I misread that. I'm happy to have misread that. Blind Fox.
Ugh, look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
Bro can't count to 11. Shut up. Not that I couldn't count to 11. I don't know why I saw 1.0 instead of 11.0. But it's okay. I double checked it. That's why you always double check numbers. Oh my god. Hey, isn't this a familiar enemy?
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle. Just like old times.
Be sure to keep clear of his paw.
Don't breathe it in.
Oh, come on. Oh my goodness.
I still can't believe they can jump. Don't these things have roots?
Oh my god, the 11-second cooldown is so good actually. I hit dodge! Thanks, game. Oh, fuck. I'm not dealing with this right now. How many fucking things do you have? Oh my god. I don't know what I'm supposed to do when he sets up the tentacle field. I'm deadass not sure what to do when he does the whole tentacle field.
Press on.
Yes.
No, cause like there was the first time he did it, it lasted like a pretty decently long time while I was trying to focus on dodging. The second time he brought it up and it went down like almost instantly, and I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if I hit the midway break point or something else, but He might have just got staggered, I
It's like
guess.
a furnace in here.
We're inside the
Isekai
volcano.
trash are nerdy soap operas.
You get
Yeah.
used to the heat.
I don't like
I don't
all
remember it being
isekai,
this
but
hot.
I do enjoy a little bit of a little bit of nerdy soap opera trash.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Make it look easy.
Too many flyers for me to care. Everyone gather. Ah, come on. Oh god, I caught the stagger! Ah!
Nice try.
I hate it when they do the continuous fire breath. I always get hit by those. I don't know what it is.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
In reality, I just really like the fantasy genre, which anime seems to forget it exists. Yeah. Look, you can have just fantasy sometimes. It really doesn't have to be an isekai. Also,
This is going to be close.
these floorboards look like they're made of wood. How have they not broken? Or melted?
Let's not do that.
I
again.
suppose they might be made out of steel, but even then they'd be coated in lava. And cracking.
They don't look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
who I didn't want the bombs to go off. I swear to God, I was hoping that it was already dead. I thought I'd gotten it, but apparently somehow I missed bits. Ugh. That's rough. Not ideal. Wait, hold up. Mecha and sci-fi anime need more of that. I would love like more of like a sci-fi like a sci-fi mecha fantasy where you have giant magic golems and shit that once again aren't isekai because it doesn't need to be an isekai.
Drake's breath.
But the only ones that exist are all isekai because of course they are.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
That mithril wristlets. Hello. Hello. The appearance of mithril in Vallacy is a fairly recent occurrence. Its history only going back as a fall of the first mother crystal. Oh, and the emergence of the Deadlands, which has led to some crystalline orthodoxy to preach that the blight is somehow involved in its creation, making it impure and unholy. Then why would you keep this under your roof? You weird fucking. Then you have some anime that are just tagged isekai, but it's just fantasy. Oh, Pyrophapnia.
But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
Can I hit the dodge button. Please. Mahoyo, I hit the gritty, I swear to God. I hit the gritty, I hit the gritty. Made to be broken, defeat 20 enemies while semi-primed. Ooh. What my 10-year-old mind thought a bearded dragon would be like. Actively getting shit kicked in. They're peaceful creatures! Fucking mood. I want to point out, it's not trying to escape. Even as it's falling back, it's trying to eat us and kill us. That is a malevolent fucking beast.
Thank you.
Thank you for this lukewarm water.
My friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there.
Average tourist in Yellowstone.
I need to finish this before the heat finishes me.
Here.
Wish that was a joke.
We'll enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Let me guess, the priests are 100% fucking the handmaidens, even though the religion probably denounces that shit.
Lady Marley. It's me. By the mother. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me.
Oh my gosh, it's a man!
I'm so glad you're safe.
The amount
And
of
are
people
you?
that try to pet wild animals in general is wild to me.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady, but I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
At this hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, that fiend! Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now.
I once wanted to chase a grizzly bear for a photo. People are fucking stupid.
Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Where would they go? How would they get out of here?
Listen here, Jill.
We have company.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you. You were always so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
I'm not sure if she's gonna be able to get that. Especially after helping us. Stop dawdling talks for a good 30 seconds.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
Wait, why would she close it in that way? There's no way they're gonna let you go after that.
Come on, Clive. We're nearly at the comwreck.
All right.
Memories our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
You guys are all about gathered here. All right. Well, that's not the way for sure.
How many of them are there?
Too many. There we go. Whew. Okay, wait. This feels like the way forward, so let's check this backside super fast. Unlike real life, video games are about the little bits of extra exploration that you do along the way, really. And Izzy, boy, how you doing, baby? Hope you're feeling good, taking care of yourself. Welcome home, baby. Cute little fucker, little big boy, little shit. You fucking remember your little rat? That I love you, dude. And I'm never gonna stop loving you. Hot bird. Which is the way forwards, actually, though. Hold up, wait a second. Oh, I'm blind.
miss! Wait, that's the way forward. That means... Yep, I knew... I knew it. They tucked some bullshit behind. How's Final May Cry? Good.
Clive, there's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I faced my demons, and you must face yours.
Cool, you can get the final hit, my lady. For real, bro.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
Oh god. Oh god. Just die. Holy shit. Please. Woo! Grace of the Inferno, Will of the Wipes upgrade. Neato. So what is it that they've actually seen here that are, you know, tragic that no one should have to see? I was expecting something more R18. Oh no. Oh no. They're doing blood sacrifices. Oh no.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
Do you really think that that's what's happening right now, you dumb fuck?
For years, I followed your orders. Fought your wars.
You think in this
All to
enclosed
protect
space,
the children
you're
took.
going to win against
Just
the
as
dominant?
took me.
Are you actually out of your fucking mind, you
And
dumb
what did you do in
motherfucker?
return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats.
Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption.
Worships a giant crystal filled with aether. And yet the people that have aether are sinners? Question mark? You can't make this shit up. This makes literally no sense. I'm so taken out of the situation when this is their fucking logic.
A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it. Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not
Only
by
the crystal can have the ether, I guess.
but by the evil of
Shrugs.
men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at its master?
Meanwhile, his
Come
priests
then,
are running
dominant.
scared.
Rage, be as you have ever been.
Does
a monster?
Do you think you're gonna live?
You, Imran. I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me.
Kill them.
In what universe do you think your men are gonna win here? Hey, what's up, Joshua? Oh, one of Ultima's weapons. Ultimechia. Oh! Full ascension. Diva!
Kill! Defeat! Remember how it felt?
How do you still not have a handle on it, Free? We went through a whole sequence, man.
Why? Why can't I do it?
This is legit embarrassing.
Please, just once.
She won't be able to open that lava back forever. Better make this quick.
I dodged that. That's bullshit. Oh, that's bad.
Dummies.
Diamond Dust! Yes! That's B. Huh? 아이고, one second, guys. 아이고.
운동도 안 하고 그래. 시간치 이러고 앉아 있고.
back. My mom was whining at me to help move some stuff instead of just telling me that she needs some stuff moved like normal. Oh yeah. He has performance issues. He needs a little more to get it up, bruh. Probably, yeah.
All right. I won't take long.
What the? I got back. I didn't really have a good grasp of my own situation, and then immediately died. Hello? Hello? What the hell? Hold up. Hold up. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. This is... Oh, no. No, 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 no. Ah. What do I pay attention to? What? Hold up. Wait a second. Bro! I fucking hate that wyvern move.
Waken wins!
Jesus Christ. What an annoying ass enemy. I have so many skill points, I should probably send some. This flame trap mid dance, both ethereal and corporeal, fleeting, enduring, but very much alive. Wah!
Jill!
Her element is in opposition, and she stayed there so
I'm
long
going
as...
to finish this, Clive.
Where is he even? Is he hiding behind the fucking bench here? Where the fuck did he go? Why don't you let your hubby beat him into an inch of his life for you so you can finish him off, huh?
Here. Use this.
The blessing of Shiva. Why does it look like I just attacked Jill with that?
Are you watching, Sid? You're one step closer to freedom.
Crystal. What did you do to it?
Where the fuck did you come from?
Oh. We destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father.
I have killed the monster and become an outlaw.
Dumb bitch.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
Uh-oh. Every time the dog growls, it's not a good sign. So cathartic to see someone take some out. So many games will just show you and let them live. Yeah. To be fair, our mother has lived, and that's already a problem. In this game, right?
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate.
Ultimate, yeah.
Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
Joshua! Ooh. Now don't that look like a breath of flame?
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
Looks like they've been fired. And hi, Malik. Mwah. Yahoo.
This way, Your Grace.
Guess what day it is? What day? What's up? Is it your birthday?
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Happy birthday to you.
Well,
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Malek. Mwah. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Congrats on being 25.
I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence? I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands. Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dhalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
Too bad his empire's shit.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dhalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
Who is Yote? Attendant to Joshua. Dominant Phoenix. Loyal, she's dangerous. Blah, blah, blah. And her tonics to heal sickly prince's injuries. Joshua refers to her by Yote, but it's unclear as if this is her true name or the pseudonym. Crystalline Dominion, a once independent state straddling the continents of Storm and Ash. Its capital, Twinside, is built on the tiny Isles of Ark where the Mother Crystal Drake's tail rises. After Drake's head was destroyed, the Holy Empire sent Brick declared Twinside its new capital in defiance of the long-standing non-aggression treaty. While controversial, the move carried out by Prince Dion and his knights proceeded mostly unopposed, largely due to the Dominion's lack of a dominant of its own, to which they intimidate things from others. Gets random friend requests in Discord. It's sussy fake e-girl shit. Yep. I'll say who the hell falls for this shit and then remind her how dumb people are.
The army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
You're asking for a battle on a scale that you don't want.
Suppose we should be glad to consider it.
Why are you here, bitch?
The Emperor's?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer.
I hate this bitch. Why are you
the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Cid took the life of someone dear to me. A woman by the name of Benedicta.
Also,
I
Dragon
swore
vs.
to
Titan
take
on
his
even more
entire-
larger field of battle isn't
This
exactly
would
his
not
favorite.
be
Yeah, he can't
disagreeable
fly.
to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
And she's like Empress in name only. She has no real power outside of what the Empire gives
of
of.
a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts.
If he heard you in the same room, woman, you'd be dead right now.
There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque.
No, you won't.
And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image. Soon.
The fuck? Why did his toy glow? Is he a dominant? And if so, what could he even be the dominant of? Dominant of nothing.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
I must join my wife in the bath. She's been in there for hours. Something has to be wrong. Time to get... Alright. Go to bed. Yeah. It's time to call it a stream anyway. It is 7:30. I'm not hungry, but it is dinner time, so we gotta take care of stuff. And this is a good place to call out a stream. Oh yeah. Me being 30, what does that make me? Mood. But thank you guys for stopping in. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Take care of yourselves. Everyone have a good night. Bye-bye. Mwah.